Sana.
We made it! Yes! Day 15. And I suppose we should say it for now. Happy Valentine's Day. Not a big day in our world, right? Day before your mum's birthday, actually. That's what Valentine's Day is to us.
Oh, is it the...
Oh, yes, Mum's birthday tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Right, yes. We've never
better rush on and get my flowers.
Where are my flowers? Where's my gifts? Where is my everything?
Where's my gifts and diamonds and where's my stuff?
We don't do those. Birds today are great. Okay. Bring your computer down with you. So if you're here, let us know. Valentine's Day, that's great, but we love you every single day. And if we could all love every day the way that we love on these Hallmark days, it would be a lot happier world. And we'd all be a lot more loved.
There we go.
Awesome. Where's my cards? Oh, there they are.
Did you bring them in? Pedra?
Pedra in the house! Who?
Bonjour.
Oh, bonjour, Pedra. That's beautiful. Where are you tuning in from, Pedra? I know that Reggie left us a message. Reggie's message was awesome.
We have Antoinette.
Bhakti Charan. Reggie said that Reggie's already gone 3 days over her personal best so far. And is looking forward to the rest of it. So, how many of you raise your hands if you've done a meditation every single day for 15 days before? That's putting you in a small population. There's a lot of people who meditate, but they don't necessarily do it every single day. And to have a 40-day practice or a 90-day practice, that requires us to do it every single day. I started sugar-free February, the beginning of February, and I'm starting again because I fell off. So that's how that goes. So if you've been doing 15 days and you've never done that before, let us know. What's the longest you've done? Let's see what the cards have to say.
Bhakti Sharan says, scroll. I never celebrate Valentine's Day either.
Ah, it's such a Hallmark day. We're told when to do, what to do. Meh, meh. Yeah, love every day with all your heart.
I can't see anything on that screen. Oh, wow.
Oh, this is funny. I almost took this card as a jumper because when I was shuffling, like two kind of fell like that. One of them was Vesta. I put it back in, and it's the top card. It's like determined that it's going to come out. This is home again. Home keeps coming up. Oh, and Una. Una keeps coming up. Easy does it.
Easy does it.
So Vesta, we're going to, Vesta is your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. And Una, there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Doesn't that, just breathe that in, that no need to worry or hurry or force things to happen because everything is happening in perfect timing. And timing's down to the smallest things. So when I was in Southern California, I left the house the second morning at 6 o'clock, and as I stepped out to go to this corner here, I stepped out of my house and two people walked up here. We got together, we stepped onto the curb together, we walked for the rest of that week. When I go back to Southern California at the end of March, I'll be calling them, letting them know that I'm coming back into town. We'll be walking again. Timing, if I had been a minute later, they would, even 30 seconds, they would have been slightly ahead of me. We might have nodded and said good morning. We wouldn't have stepped in line. Yesterday, I was out on a walk here, saw one of my neighbours, John, and was lamenting that I couldn't walk as many miles here as I do in Southern California. And he's like, oh, I go up, I go to Marin sometimes, and I go up Carmody Hill and see what's over the hill. That was the words he used. He goes up Carmody Hill and sees what's going on over the hill. So this morning I set out, I was like, I'm feeling a little funky, I'm a little under the weather, I don't know how I feel. I'm going for a walk, and I wasn't really convinced I wanted to go that far. So then maybe, I'll walk to Carmody and see where it is, how far it is to there. But then when I got there, I was kind of curious, so I started going up the hill. And then I was halfway up the hill, and really I wanted to turn around, but I kept hearing him saying that he goes to the top of the hill to see what's going on over the hill. So I wanted to know what was going on over the hill. And so I walked up to the top of the hill, and then as I walked back down that little hill, there was John and Elsa, his golden Labrador, walking up. We've never seen each other out walking before, and I ended up going back up the hill with him, and he kept me talking the whole time. So I was breathless up the hill with him, and timing. So timing is all kinds of ways. Let us see. Vesta. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets and pillows, or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances toward the better. Watch how these simple steps recharge the flame within everyone in your household. The flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new with vigor and irresistible invitation. Vesta is the golden goddess of home and earth, and is a fire goddess who brings warmth to households, both as temperature and as an emotion. In ancient Rome, a temple in her honor bore a flame that burned continually. Call upon Vesta to oversee any changes you'd like to make in your living situation. That's definitely something, as my life has got simpler and my living situations has got smaller, that it has become more intimate and more cozy. And so oftentimes I think of Pookie when he used to come. He's got a beautiful big house of his own, but loved coming to ours because it was small and cozy. And when people come in, they like the cards on the wall, and they like the Buddhas and the hangings and the candles and the little quirkiness that we now have in our home that I never had before, and I love it too. So you can make these small spaces and make them feel very intimate. So call on Vesta if you'd like help with that. And now we're going to call on the golden chain of teachers, and we're going to get this Chia Kriya going. Day 15. So 15th. I was going to say we're a quarter of the way through, but actually we're a sixth of the way through. That's pretty cool. I love that. So just what we've done already 6 times. 5 more times to go. Fantastic. What more is possible? Who knows? Alrighty. Who have we got? Have we got anyone? Let's say hi to everyone before we go in. See who we're meditating with today. Fedra, Bhakti Charan. Beautiful. And I know Dominique she's always in, and Laurie is always in. So lots of us that are all doing this together. And also had a question from someone about could they just pop in and do it even if they haven't done the other 14 days. And absolutely, any time you meditate is better than any time you don't. So you don't have to do it for 90 days. You just pop in whenever you can as well. Your life, your rules, just make it matter. Okay. With that, let's just come seated, eyes closed, taking a few breaths. We've got bells, chimes going here in the wind. There's the hummingbirds and the cows in the far field. Just taking it in, whatever's going on around you. It's the world heart beating. Letting go of all that came before and all that you have to do after, committing yourself that for the next, let's say 15 minutes, you're going to be here, bringing body and mind together in time and space. Sitting with the mind without judgment, observing kindly. Rub the palms of the hands together. Bend the thumbs, bring them in the sternum. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. We'll take 3 breaths before we tune in. Eyes can focus at the third eye between the eyebrows. Let's inhale to tune in. Deeply, suspending the breath, relaxing the tongue, sitting tall, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, chest slightly lifted, chin slightly tilted, and slowly exhale. Agare Name, Jagagare Name, Sakare Name, Sri Gurudev, A Name, calling upon the wisdom. Let's inhale to begin. Agare Name, Jagagare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale deeply. Suspending the breath, relaxing the tongue, keeping the tongue relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Slowly exhale. Taking a couple of breaths here. Just keep checking in how it feels to be you right now. Not in the future, not worrying about the future or the past, but right in this very moment. Relax the hands down. Open the eyes. It always amazes me when you open your eyes outside, you know, after they've been closed. Did we just chant twice or 3 times then? Agare Name.
3 times, I thought.
Okay. You know, I don't know, this may happen to you, but sometimes, especially when I'm leading the class, I'm not sure if I did it 3 times. I think I did it 3 times. I inhale, I'm like, but I'm not sure if that was 2. I don't really know. Where are you going?
Timer.
He's got to get the timer because I'm moving a little slower, and I'd gone out for my walk, but when I came back, Samaj was checking the iPads, and neither of them had power, and they don't power up very quickly. So then we're using my phone, which is normally his timer. So he's gone off to get the timer, and then we will start. Everything in life isn't always perfect. It doesn't always go exactly how we want it to do. We can't always be as prepared as we might like to be. And all of that's okay, because the practice is not in getting everything perfect in the beginning, but the practice is how we react to what goes on. And, you know, things like this, it's very good for me because it's a practice. It's a practice for me not to get mad and not to be pissy, and not to feel like I should have had that ready, because it's okay, right? We'll still get our meditation done. We worry about completely the wrong kinds of things, so. Alrighty, are you ready? I'm going to have a little drink of water. It's gorgeous now, but there was a frost when we woke up this morning, and I do confess I've got my pink stripy PJ bottoms on underneath. When I went to get changed, I was like, I just have to have something soft and fuzzy next to me. I need a white pair. Okay. Haray, Haree, Wahe. The seed, the flow, the manifestation. The great ecstasy of the Creator. So we're going into the primal flow of creativity and protection. Imagine yourself that you're surrounded by the light of protection, and that as we chant it, you're just building that strength. Okay? Alrighty. Time on the clock, sir? I'm feeling a little chilly. That's why I've got meditation blankets. That's why I fell in love with meditating. I like the blankets. Alright. Are you ready? Fingers in Gyan Mudra. Rest of your hands relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. And let's begin. Haray, Haree, Wahe. 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 Haray, Haree, Wahe.